Hey, welcome. It's been a long time since we made one of our combat broadsword videos. By the way, that hey went out to Tom Hale, the hey man himself. We want to get back in with some of the combat broadsword stuff because I got a couple requests to see some more of it. So today we're going to cover a very simple, but very effective and a lot of fun technique called stealing the line. The more traditional name for this is sometimes called plucking the peach or trimming the peach branch. This is a Peng technique, so if you're familiar with your 8 energies, this is an expanding technique. So, if your opponent's out here in their own guard, the idea here is rather than me simply attacking and him potentially blocking, me making a deceptive attack, rolling through the various lines, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to come into and then move around his blade with this Peng or expanding energy. And I can do that from either side. So initially what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at that from his right to his left, or my left to my right. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open into his energy, and my goal is to actually come inside his blade, so that then I can cut where you can see even if he attempts to block at this point, really I'm already to the inside. And as far as swordplay goes, the target here is these inside tendons of the elbow or into the bicep, which can pretty quickly eliminate a swordsman's arm. Now, what's really important with this is that Peng idea of the energy. Because if I simply try to reach around, what I've done is I've given him a lot of target here into my arm, and you can see that he can very easily just drop that blade in and make a stop cut before I really make contact. So what I want to do is I want to have that expanding energy idea in it, where I'm going to come into his blade and then roll around it. So you can see that at any point here, if he attempts to make a cut, at any point, my blade is driving his out. The other thing that you're going to notice is my body moves. I'm in transition during this. So having practiced your footwork is going to be really critical to this, because there's a little bit of a body evasion here that's both going to make the technique easier to execute and keep you a little bit safer. So what I want to do is I want to bring that strong ward-off, expanding out of the Dantian Peng energy into this, and I also want to move laterally in order to get around him. So I'm going to Peng into his blade, come laterally and cut in. Okay? So I'm going to skip around that blade. Now we're starting from blade engagement. This can be done even from beyond. So if Matt takes a step back, mostly because I'd run into a door if I did, I can even come in from out here where I'm going to start to come forward, Peng into that blade, and roll through. Okay? Now, I can do that from the other side as well. It's a little bit dicier for a righty to do this, simply because if I come in this way, you can see there's a lot more target exposed than here, just by virtue of this being my weapon hand. So what I have to do here is I have to have a much stronger Peng energy. I need to pull across into my lateral position, or my 2 position. I really need to utilize the footwork to make sure that I get to the outside of that blade, because if I'm not to the outside of that blade, I leave myself very exposed. But if I bring that good, strong Peng energy, I can still come inside and bring those feet across in order to close the gap to the inside. And that's called stealing the peach or trimming the peach branch. Okay? Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time. If you haven't yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, please throw a like on this video. Leave any comments. If you've seen something you like, if you have questions, please let us know. We love to hear from you. Practice your stealing the peach, and we'll see you guys next time.